like this. So go and pull. Ooh, okay, yeah. Come again.
Oh, I can't get my elbow in either. I have no leverage.
So this is what we call ward off. Okay, it creates a lifting force, and you can't get your elbow in, and you can't get your leverage. So he wants to have this happen. Okay, go ahead.
Oh wow.
So what is this? This is our rollback. This is this part in Tai Chi. Arm drag.
Oh yeah.
You fight for my hands, and you arm drag. You're actually really good at this. So this one, yeah, you skipped it. It's 2-second nature.
I know, right?
Yeah. So do a good one and see what happens after. Yeah. So he's got behind me. He's gonna pick up my leg. So we're good. Watch. So I'm being stretched out. If I tense up, I'll lock up and he'll drag me down. He pulls me. I'm relaxed and I apply pressure this way, and that causes a diagonal force that makes it hard for you to get to the position you want, which is next to me and behind me. So you pull me, you go. You want to get there, right? Come again, but you end up over there. Yeah, yeah, that's it. You want to make sure you go with proper speed and seriousness. So it's a frame onto here, and there's a downwardness and a backwardness. So it's not a straight down push. It's a rolling, like going down a skateboard ramp type of thing. So,
oh yes.
right? So that's kind of. All right. Thank you for helping me with this illustration. We got Connor here. Connor took his gold medal last year in his grappling X tournament and is here for a tune-up for his next tournament. But that means I have the lucky opportunity of having a good wrestler help me illustrate something in Tai Chi. So what we're going to talk about is what is grass bird's tail used for? You may not be super familiar, but grass bird's tail is like the most cliche Tai Chi movement. It's this one.
Oh yes.
Right? So that's kind of what you would do if you were pretending to do Tai Chi, right? Sure. And so this move happens a bunch of times in Tai Chi practice, and people don't always have a clear idea of what it's for. They oftentimes think that this is like a block to a punch, and this is to pull a punch. And you could do that sometimes, but it's hard. If you punch me fast, right? Yeah, like that. Come again. And then trying like this, that might be okay. But if I try to pull you, it's going to be pretty hard on a fast punch to pull you. So that's not really what it's for. What it's for is for anti-wrestling, counter-wrestling, which is why you're up here with me. Okay, so as a wrestler, what are some of the main bread and butter attacks that a wrestler is going to do?
Single leg,
double leg.
Getting underhooks and doing throws.
Underhook and getting throws.
Snap downs.
Snap downs.
Having to change levels a lot for shooting. Yeah.
Perfect. So you named essential one. So single leg, double leg.
And touching, getting range and stuff.
Yeah. So single leg and double leg, how do they differ? Actually, let's come back to it a little bit later. Let's put that on the table there for a second. So let's start with snap down, right? So demonstrate good snap down. So we're here like this, right? Go and do it. Ooh. So I'm in big trouble if that happens to me, right? So how do you defend against it in your practice? You posture up.
Posture neck, good neck.
So it's harder to get your head down.
Here to distract you.
Got it. Okay, so you pull on my neck, right? And if you're too big for me to posture up against, this what we'll do. Come again. Okay, pull.
Oh, that's weird.
He said, that's weird. What's weird about it?
I can't do it, but you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Can you pull with this arm so we can see on the camera? So he's coming like this. So go and pull. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Come again.
Oh, I can't get my elbow in either. I have no leverage.
Yeah. So this is what we call ward off. Okay. It creates a lifting force, and you can't get your elbow in, and you can't get your leverage.
Because if I don't have my elbow in yours, I have no leverage.
You normally want your elbow in and your body weight dropping down. Go ahead, do it. Ugh, like that. So that's solid, right? Yeah. Come again.
I can't get.
Even if your elbow's in, get your elbow in.
Just one hand in.
So this is ward off. Okay. So that's ward off. It's a basic defense to a snap down.
Okay.
And if you go like this, right? If I come here instead of like this through your arm, here I have a good chance of separating from you. And come again. See? Yeah, you ready?
Yep. There's actually a concept from getting up off the ground in half guard that does exactly
Yeah.
the same thing. You push the elbow away.
Yeah, something sneaky happens. You pull down. His force is going in this line right here. I put a fulcrum right here, and I push right here. Now, if you pull on this, he's actually seesawing himself up.
You're taking my fulcrum out and you're putting one in.
Yeah, so you're seesawing yourself off and out and like that. And you come again. So if we add the Tai Chi's internal energy, then we can be really effective. In disengaging that.
Wow.
So ward off, collar tie. Okay. Second one, you said oh, you skipped one. Arm drag.
Oh yeah.
Right? You fight for my hands, and you arm drag. You're actually really good at this. So this one, yeah, you skipped it. It's 2-second nature.
I know, right?
Yeah. So do a good one and see what happens after. Yeah. So he's got behind me. He's gonna pick up my leg. Okay. Yeah. So this is bad for me. So go ahead, do it. Do a good one. So this is, this one is what we call G. So pull me slow. So we could watch. So yeah, I'm being stretched out. If I tense up, I'll lock up and he'll drag me down. He pulls me, I'm relaxed, and I apply pressure this way. And that causes a orthogonal, diagonal force that makes it hard for you to get to the position you want, which is next to me and behind me. So you pull me, you go. You want to get there, right? Come again. But you end up over there.
Almost.
Yeah, kind of strain your elbow in that angle.
No. There's like almost like an armbar there.
Yeah. So see, you cannot get to the position that you want from this.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is called G, which is counters your attempt to arm drag you in. So then you talk about single leg, double leg. What's the difference between when you can do one or the other successfully?
Single leg's more an offensive and double leg's more of a defensive. They're coming into you.
That's true, yeah. The double leg requires you to be what?
Really close.
Closer.
Having to lower your distance a lot.
Yeah. So the single leg is easier for you to access most of the time.
You just grab
So
it.
they're reaching for your leg like this, okay? So you, if you're fighting against someone who's good at these kind of things, you want to have a stance, and their stance is a tie-up. If I could be on the inside, that's optimal. If on the outside, that's okay. But if I'm here like this, then when he reaches for your leg, from your push-hand skills, you'll feel it. Go ahead and reach for my leg. So he wants to have this happen. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
So what is this action I'm doing? Let's go real slow. So take your right hand, you reach for my leg. This is our rollback. This is this part in Tai Chi. So I have this frame, and I can feel through the contact that you're coming, that your tension. So I just guide that around. So you overshoot. In Tai Chi, we usually lead them aside and past this like that. So you shoot for my leg, right? And I lead you around like this, and I have a position to strike from. As a wrestler, you would probably lead me down to the ground. So I go like this. You take this, and you kind of just go straight like that, and then you attack my neck, attack my back, something like that, probably. So similar to that kind of principle, but we're leading them around like that. So go ahead, do your best. Reach for my foot.
Can't get inside position at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like a type of frame, but it's a flowing and redirecting frame as opposed to a stiff distance frame.
that, yeah.
It's an angle and flowing frame. Roll back. So last one, double leg. You gotta get a little deeper. You usually have to get a little bit lower, right? So you want to come in. Yeah. So you're probably used to like sprawling to defend it and taking a whizzer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We actually have that in Tai Chi too, and I'll show that in a different video. But the one from the grasper's tail, ward off, you saw that for snap down, roll back for the reaching single leg. If you reach from like an underhook, the same idea. And then G for the arm drag, and then now for the level change, the low shoot, is gonna be on. So you come in. Go ahead and shoot. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You want to make sure you go with proper speed and seriousness. Okay, go ahead.
I can't get it.
Yeah. So it's a frame onto here, and there's a downwardness and a backwardness, a down and back type of energy to that. So come again. Go ahead and get your double.
I can't.
You can't. Yeah.
Like walking into a wall.
Yeah, like walking into a wall.
Yeah.
And so this sinks some because you have to keep driving off your leg. Demonstrate a double slowly first. So, and you're driving off your leg to get the power, right? Blasting through me. Okay. So come again slow. So here, you can't blast out of your leg anymore because how I affected you here. If I push you like this, you can blast. Go. You see that? That's no good for me.
Right.
So it's not a straight down push. It's a rolling, like going down a skateboard ramp type of thing. So stand up and come in slow again. Like this. This angle. This limits you.
Okay.
And so that one stops the level change technique. In Tai Chi, used to be the martial art that was taught in the Forbidden Palace. We taught the guards, the protector of the emperors. And a lot of the guards were masters of Chinese wrestling, Shaijia, or actually Manchurian wrestling. So there's a lot of Tai Chi that's counter wrestling.
Okay.
In the Chinese wrestling, there's not a double leg shoot actually. What they have is more like a wraparound double and a pickup dump. So more like this type of thing, or a high crotch type of thing. But still, it requires like a deep level change and a deep, yeah.
It's just the angle and the movements.
Yeah. So these 4 techniques deal with kind of the 4 bread and butter things you would encounter in wrestling.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you can incorporate that. See. Yeah. So I'm coming here to snap you down, get your hand underneath, and then push up and away. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just get your head out.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah, and if you have a nice. If you have a frame, and I reach for it, just guide my hand down. Yeah, like that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
It's actually really helpful. Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
It's more flowy.
Yeah.
Doing it. Okay.
And you get me off balance, and you could continue your scoring attack.
Speed into it too. You don't need any muscle.
Yeah. It conserves energy because John Donaher says all the time that grappling competition is a game of aspiring for asymmetric energy expenditure, meaning you want them to be burning gas faster than you are burning gas. Right. So if you can incorporate a little bit more relaxed technique that gets the job done, you'll be just cruising while they're like, redlining.
I can do it on the ground. It's learning how to do that standing up.
Yeah.
On the ground now, I'm just smooth as butter, but standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from your perspective, how useful could this be?
Super useful.
Super useful.
Especially for escapes.
Especially for escape, exactly.
For me, more escapes.
Yeah.
Stuff,
These are the escapes.
Yeah.
Because once you know your escape, like when you train the BJJ, first you learn your escapes.
Hip escape, learn how to get out of mount.
And once you're good on that, then you learn to maintain position.
Right.
Then you learn submission. Same idea. So we're gonna learn learn our escapes. Okay. And then we'll learn like the attacks later. Cool. Pretty cool, right?
Thank you.
Thanks for helping me illustrate this. I appreciate it.
Starting the new series now?
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.